Hi.
What's up? Oh, my voice. Sorry.
Hey, y'all.
What's up?
Ain't nobody in here, but what's up? We about to review episode 9, season 15, Married at First Sight. I'm India.
I'm Michelle.
And we decided to go live because we're just lazy these days and we don't want to edit a video.
That is actually not why.
It's not?
We wasn't going to go live last night.
Yeah, we were.
Sometimes things just come up.
We did consider it.
We did. We did. Virtually.
Yes, virtually live last night.
Anyway.
But anyways, we know we're late with the video. It's a whole day late. We didn't do last week. We're really slacking.
But it's the summertime. Things happen. Mm-hmm. I think we'll be much more consistent coming up because
people ain't traveling.
Back to work, back to school.
Anyway, y'all, we're gonna talk about episode 9 because this show is really stressing me out.
It is. I think it's giving real relation. And actually, the drama seems real. Like these people, some of them should not have been matched, but what they're going through does seem real. Nothing seems fake. Nothing seems made up.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So it's kind of realistic. Better than last season to me. I think it's better than last season.
Okay, I do too. Okay. Anyways, the first couple. Hey y'all. First couple we're gonna talk about is Mitch and Kristen.
Okay, so here's where. Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle in some stuff from last week because I thought he was making so much progress last week. Like they had the dinner and she made dinner for him. But I will say this, and it kind of came out more this season. This episode was that it's always good when everything is revolving around him.
Yes.
Like he does not compromise at all.
He is very selfish.
He's very selfish. So everything's all good when we're doing things that you want to do. Yeah, everything's all good because you came home to dinner cooked for you. Yeah, everything's all good because I went out and got little reusable containers. Like everything's good. But as soon as she pushes back, she's tired, she don't want to do something, he's gonna lose it. He's gonna blow up.
Yeah, Mitch is selfish as hell.
He really is. And if it weren't for this week's episode, I was like, oh well, maybe he's making progress.
No. She was walking on eggshells per usual.
Oh wait. Somebody said, did it start yet? Can y'all see us?
Can y'all hear us?
Can you hear us? Oh shoot. Yes. Oh, okay, yes. So somebody said great.
So y'all can hear us, y'all can see us. We not talking to ourselves. Anyway, sorry y'all. So back to Mitch and Kristen.
I was worried.
Okay, back to Mitch and Kristen. She's discussed with him that she wanted to flip houses. She was like, I just want to randomly tell you this on camera. I have a goal to flip houses one day. Mitch didn't know how to react to that because he is a contrarian. So as soon as she said it, he had to find some way for that to be wrong.
And here's the problem is that
he had the words.
But what he said was actually true.
But he didn't say it. She said it for him.
No. He said environmentalism goes hand in hand with social justice.
Oh, that part. Okay.
And flipping houses, putting people out, flipping houses, contributing to gentrification. She did say that. But
he did not have the lingo. Right. He just knows he's supposed to be against it.
That's true.
That's how he might be it. You're right. He's supposed to be against something.
Yes.
Because we all know that flipping houses and buying homes to be Airbnbs is contributing to gentrification.
Yes. And it does put poor people out of the market for even being able to afford homes or afford rents or afford anything.
Yeah, we know that. But he didn't even have the vocabulary. He just wanted to be against her because he knows as an environmentalist, I'm going to
be against these
woke,
things.
Y'all. He's fake woke.
I just feel like she is sacrificing too much.
She is.
And it came out at the end of the episode, or it came out in the preview for the next episode that she is clearly getting to her. But it is she's compromising everything to me. There's no way she could walk in that house with boxes from Amazon. There's no way she could walk in that house with bags. She literally is changing herself. And I feel like we should talk about the group therapy session at the end, but she mentioned it there too. So
So they got into it about that. Then they went to dinner or something. He was talking about how he never been in love. And I was like, well, you don't say. I wonder why you never been in love. You ain't been in love because can't nobody deal with you.
Right.
And she's bending over backwards. She's the perfect match for him because most women wouldn't have even made it past.
Well, he should not be on this show. Like, so back to people that should be, he should not be on this show because his views are so radical in this day and age that he needs to find someone that works at his job. Period. Like, you need to find someone that is at the conference that you're at where y'all are vibing off of being minimalist and environmentalist and leaving no footprint, because you can't just take someone that lives like that and just match them with a regular person. Like, she's even being conscious. Like, she is the best that he could have gotten because
she was the best possible match.
She was the best match, but he should not have been on the show.
Y'all, he's terrible.
He's stinking. He do. I know he smell. I know he don't take enough showers. You know he's trying to conserve everything. Water.
Rep to environmentalists because his house was dirty.
Oh, right.
He looks a mess. He probably bathes once a week. He don't use real soap. He probably make his own soap.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Anywho, so
and got the nerve to be mad at the dog.
He doesn't, like you said, if it's not revolving around him or something that was in his life, like he's just terrible.
And he said, he was like, "Oh, I was so glad to not get a." That was last week. I was so glad to not get a woman that snores, and then I got a dog that snores. Like, hell, like it's just got to be something wrong.
I put Mitch is a fake justice warrior. He's very inauthentic. You want to call her inauthentic? What do you call her? Inauthentic?
He called. Oh my God!
He didn't say y'all. It's very inauthentic. What did he call her, y'all?
Yeah, I think it was inauthentic.
And she was like, "Whoa!"
She was like, oh. And he was like, "Well, that's just the way that I perceived it." No,
but he's the inauthentic one. Like, I get it, but then I don't. I don't get it because it doesn't seem real.
He's just not compromising at all. Like, I need to hear him doing some stuff for her or saying some stuff for her, because she keeps saying, like, I could fall in love, I could do this, I could do that. Now, I really do think this show, like, these people really come in talking about why you don't love me, we need to be in love by this decision day, all this stuff. Well, I think it is quite possible that someone can have very, very strong feelings and think that they're in love. Yes. But for y'all to be putting that on people and all of that, it's like, it's not helping the situation. Like, Mitch don't think he really been in love as an adult. And she over here talking about I fall in love easy. But girl, was you really in love? People need to.
I want to know what was up with her marriage before it ended because of cheating. Like,
well, not
I mean, her engagement. I want to know, like, what their issues were in the relationship. And I want to know what she's gonna say, or she was like how she is now, just bending over backwards doing whatever.
But I do like the fact that she's not letting him run her over.
Not kind of.
She does it in a moment, and then she be like, "Wait, reverse. I'm not about to acquiesce to everything you want."
I feel bad for her.
I do too, because she really wants to be married, and
he's not really. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. They set her up.
Nope.
We miss anything with them from this episode? Besides, we gonna get. Do you want to talk about the shirt situation? Or
no, we should wait.
Yeah, we're gonna wait to talk about the couple therapy. But I'm trying to think if it was anything else. It was the date. It was him, and he was still talking about the housing. I think that was.
I did take some notes, y'all, but we using my phone, so I can't even go into my notes.
And I didn't really take a lot of notes about. He's a bum. I don't even know their name, child.
Who next? Oh gosh, you don't want to see the name she has for them.
Their names?
Stasha
and Nate. Oh my gosh! If I get one, I get the other. Like, I have them as a couple, but I cannot remember all these people's names. Like, oh my gosh, y'all.
Okay, so let's go to Stasha and Nate.
Were they in the pool or the hot tub? They were doing something, and she was talking about his feelings for her and him possibly being in love in the future. And I was sitting there, and I will say I was siding with him 80% of this episode. I'm not gonna lie, because Stasha was annoying the hell. No, we didn't go in no.
We about to, girl. We got you.
Stasha was annoying me. Was she annoying you?
Yes,
it was something about. I could not put my finger on it because I'm like, she's moving the goalpost. I'm just confused at what she wants.
Well, Nate called it out like completely through the whole episode. Every time it's like every scene they were in, she was coming for him, or they were having this conversation, and she was like, when they did the dinner, when they cooked dinner together, she held back because he was telling her how he felt about her judging him or like playing devil's advocate. He was like, you can only play devil's advocate for so long. Like, yes, Nate, you're right. Like, at this point, you're just trying to go, like, you're now coming for me. Like, at what point are you going to not hear what I'm saying that it's going to take me longer, and I'm at a 4. At least I'm not a 0. You asked me and I gave you an honest answer, and now you're making me pay for that answer, or you're judging me for it. Like, please.
And he called her out being manipulative. And then when he said it's coming off manipulative, then she was in her feelings saying that he was attacking her. And she used the word attack twice. And I was like, girl, he ain't even raised his voice. That was, she said it felt like an attack.
Like, she was like, oh, was that our first argument? He was like, I mean, I feel like it was just, we didn't agree. And I agree. I get that too. I don't know. Like, I feel like she's being hypocritical. And somebody just said, maybe Nate really was falling, but I feel like she hounds him so much. No, but before that said that last week he said he was falling in love, and now he's at 40%. I don't remember last week. I'm sorry, y'all. But either way, like, why is she
40%?
And why does she have to why does this have to be a discussion multiple times and it's been 3 weeks? Like, y'all were on a honeymoon for a week, y'all moved in a week, and then y'all been at home a week. Like, 3 weeks, and you want this man to say he is like in love with you? And then at first, because remember, like, I want to say last episode or one of them last 2 episodes, she was like, I'm not gonna say it matters what I'm not gonna say it's connected to decision day, but you just said it is. Yeah, and now she keeps saying it is. So he flipped the script on that ass. And I think, like, I do feel like he got a little something out of it. Like, I feel like he was really like enjoying going in on her. He was enjoying it. But he basically was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do with you.
Yeah.
So he definitely,
and then she started crying.
He was very serious, and he also got mad at her because she talked about it at the group therapy session. So I don't know, like, I feel like she's mad at him because he's not where she is, but she could actually just reel herself back. Like, just wait and watch. Like, why are you?
And you want to know the crazy part is, I think that he probably is close to where she is, but he's not putting the words behind it.
And
he's emotionally
distant. Yeah, exactly. He's emotionally distant. He does not have the same level of emotional intelligence, or he's not comfortable being vulnerable. Like, he said that, we know that. He's like, oh, I say how I feel. Well, then he has a block up inside. He has put from his heart. There's an ice box where his heart used to be, because it kind of goes to just, he doesn't even know it. Like, he may not even know it.
Well, that's why he said he about to start therapy.
Because it's going to unlock. He going to have some real sessions. If he's going to therapy, he done cried, because there's no way he isn't hurt by the fact that his mom didn't want him, or didn't want to be in his life. What happened?
I don't know.
He said,
I know.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. I'm not laughing at that.
Oh. So, okay.
Anyway, I was laughing though when he was like, I'm basically showing you. I don't have to tell you. He said, I'm showing you. I'm about to go to therapy. I'm ready to join accounts. And I was like, hold up. Now, I was Stasha there.
Right.
You wanting to have joint accounts is not showing me shit when I make triple of what you
Right. I make way more money than you.
So that don't mean nothing. Anybody will want to have joint accounts.
But I'm also mad that but I'm mad that Stasha is making he's gonna leave. He's gonna move into my house, or why is she offering him these things?
Yeah. But she said that somebody could want to join be in my account, move in with me, and not love me.
Then why are you offering it up, sis? Like, why are you making it so easy for him to have things without any true connection or long-term connection?
Well, somebody said up there she's kind of desperate. I thought she was controlling. She must be a Virgo, honey. It's Virgo season.
She might be, because the way she's acting is like she just wants him to fall in line. Braves was getting spicy. Like, he was getting very spicy, especially at the end.
But at the end, he was acting, honey.
He was in his bag.
Now you see emotion.
He was in his bag.
Not really.
He was in his bag.
Somebody said, I bet the joint account was her idea. It probably was.
Everything, right. I'm telling you, everything was her idea.
Yeah.
And I'm just like annoyed that she's bringing this stuff up, hanging it over his head, asking him to do it. Then when he doesn't do it because he doesn't it's too much. Like, sis, back up and just watch him work. Like, stop doing everything. And I think people do this in dating. People do this in in a lot of situations. And so it really is like they're dating. And it's like you're making it too easy for him to just say yes to things without him giving you anything in return. Just fall back. Go to work, come home, see what he does.
Yeah, that's
period.
I mean, it's been 3 weeks. I get that they're married, and I get they're in a show, and you want to feel comfortable. You know, just say y'all don't. Decision day is not the end. Why are these people acting like they have to have some? If y'all are still feeling comfortable, y'all can still be together after decision day. Why are you rushing this? 8 weeks is not the end. Hope God willing.
Because they watched the show. Because it's now reality TV.
She's trying to buy him.
I mean, it's weird, but it's very weird. It does read that way, but for you to come in and be like, I want this, I want that, I bring all this to the table, don't want me for this. Well, why are you leading with it?
I said that in our first review. I said, I don't like when people lead with what they do, they asked her about herself. She didn't give any personality traits at the wedding. None of her family described any character traits, personality traits, anything besides her being successful and having a lot of money and flipping houses and working hard. That's what they describes her as. That's what she values in herself. That's how she sees herself.
But then he wants her to be in love with her.
Yeah. And that's what she's projecting here. Like, anyway, y'all.
I mean, Nate got real spicy though. Like he was.
Somebody said she's trying to buy him. Yep. So yeah.
It was a lot.
Okay, the next dysfunctional couple of the night is Alexis and Justin, honey. Coco Melon.
What?
Justin does not do it for me.
Justin is also
he might be worse husband. Between Justin.
No,
and
Justin
Mitch.
and Mitch.
Mitch. You're right.
Mitch is the worst husband.
But Justin, y'all, Justin is terrible.
Justin is also a liar. Like, I want Alexis.
You are?
Yes.
I was with Alexis a little bit. Last episode,
the whole dog thing. Like, how many times do I have to, like, it's not that hard to figure out that this dog means a lot to me. So just tell me everything that's happening with this damn dog. Like, why do you have to act like I'm being crazy because you're now withholding information from me because you had it? It's like he's trying to do stuff for her to like prove to her that he got it under control, but then he doesn't have it under control. Like, you fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you don't even have it under control. It's one thing. I don't know.
And he was up there lying to Dr. Pia.
That was a mess. He was talking in circles too. Let's talk about that later.
Okay, but yeah, he literally is a liar, y'all. He be lying. So as annoying as Alexis is, sometimes he is indeed a liar. Like, she's not.
He says things that are just not
and she
true.
Said he's vague, and she takes being vague
as
being deceitful.
Yeah,
and I'm not mad at that. And I know she couldn't give concrete examples, like she wasn't, or they edited that way, so people were like, "Oh, she just complained about anything." Nah, bro, I understand what she mean by that.
No,
a lot of men they lie by omission. You know how men do.
That's like not even uncommon. Like, that's very common.
And it's to the point where it is deceitful. You're not saying the whole something can be deceitful. You're not giving details about certain things. It could be a whole lot.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm real late, but I'm gonna go back 2 episodes. Anybody that's a dog owner that knows that their dog fights with other dogs and doesn't tell somebody that that their dog fights other dogs is being intentionally deceitful. I know y'all talked about this, but I just
you're right.
Like, he's a liar. And he's trying
he's a fake people pleaser. Is he a real people pleaser, or he just?
No, he is not a people pleaser. Not the way that he was arguing with her. Are you kidding me? That is not people pleasing. And I'm okay with that. But don't say you're a people pleaser and you're not. You're not at all.
Yeah. And he tried to say, when he was talking about his ex-girlfriend with her, she walked all over me. She did all this. Beware of people who are always the victim.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Right. Because there's no way this relationship was one-sided and you were perfect.
And then she just took advantage of you.
And you're sitting here in a current relationship where it's falling apart and you're half the reason. So
when his dog coming back,
his dog is never coming back.
I did hear some tea about that.
That dog is going to straight to his best friend's house.
Somebody said Justin's 75 years old, y'all. What you drinking, Michelle? What's good?
It is tequila, orange juice, and Grand Marnier. It is good.
Now he's see now.
But he is, the way he talks is like an old man though. He talks like a grandpa. Like for sure he talks like a grandpa.
He
So it might
Alabama,
be
right?
it's a grandpa living in his body. It's a grandpa living in his body.
So I would love to hear from his exes too, because the man is a liar. Lord, this is a lie. The man is a liar. Y'all know he a liar.
Why is India like this? Oh my
God. They're both annoying. Okay, so then this is how Alexis claims she loves him, but as soon as y'all get into it, I don't love you anymore. But then she said it was hard when she loves somebody, she really loves him. It's hard for her to stop loving somebody. But then when he
then as soon as he did one thing,
not anymore. So y'all throwing around this love word, and that's why Alexis is annoying. Like y'all throwing around this love word, and it's so conditional. Which means it wasn't love. Y'all just had strong, lusty.
But it's not okay. So here's the thing: they're also drawing the discernment between. That's not the word I wanted to use, but they're drawing the division between in love and loving. I don't think they love each other or they're in love. It's neither. They don't even love each other. Because she loves her dog and she in love with her dog and she was ready to walk away and kick him out of the house and never speak to him again over her dog. That is love. You do not love him, period. So I just don't understand why they keep saying this. Like you barely like him.
Well, when they were showing that video, was that for next episode?
Yes.
Oh no, that was
it was the after show. On the after show,
behind the scenes videos of them.
Yeah.
At the after show after the episode last night, grinding on each other like in the privacy of their home, and I said, "Oh my gosh, she really likes him." I thought it was an actor. Y'all say she don't like it, but she was grinding on him like they was listening to R.
But they do still know it's a video. It's a camera in the house. So maybe it still was an act.
Y'all think they listen to R. Kelly still?
Oh my God. Why? What?
They look like they was dancing on.
He said they were listening. He said they was listening to 80s music, first of all.
Oh, did he? Oh.
He said, "Oh,
they look like they listen to R. Kelly because they both."
Okay. Anyway, what? I can't. Okay.
Okay.
So
they both
it's his dentures. He has dentures. Wait. It's his teeth?
He has dentures or he got veneers, y'all?
Probably. I don't know. I hate y'all. I can't do lives because I will get very distracted with y'all comments.
Anyway, y'all. Who is Alexis annoying to y'all a little bit too? Or is it just Justin?
I'm sorry. Wait. She likes making him think she likes him. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's it. She likes putting on a show. Like she is literally putting on a show. And she does it. She really like lays it on thick in front of everybody else.
Yeah, because she was even laying it on thick a little bit in front of
because baby. It's like she wants everybody, they want everybody to think that they are good.
When he called her baby, he was like, because baby likes to. Like, that's not her fucking name.
I cannot.
Y'all been together for 30 years. That's what the old school couples do. Yeah, that ain't her name. Don't nobody know her as baby. They met her before you did. I was so annoyed. I was very annoyed. And she wasn't embarrassed by him. He kept talking over the like, I can't, y'all. I cannot with neither of them, but he's terrible. And I do think he's hiding stuff. We haven't even got to if he has secrets or anything. Like he just
and they still ain't had sex.
Have they had sex?
I don't think so.
Alexis likes making fun of people for her own laugh. It bothers me. Super high school bully. Y'all think so? Oh my gosh. I don't have on no makeup and I look a hot mess. Anyway, she's acting her butt off. They feed each other in front of other people.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
They are.
They the ones that be rubbing on each other and stuff.
Oh, baby, take this. Like, it's just.
They're cringy. She used to have me cringing when she would talk about him and stuff in front of people. And now he do. Like, they doing too much, y'all.
Okay, what else happened this episode? They had that beach dinner picnic.
I mean, he was annoying as hell there.
And I don't even remember what they talked about. Oh, that's when he was talking about the love stuff. That's when he was just like, well, how do you feel?
She don't love him no more because her love is super conditional. Okay, Ben and Morgan. They next. Ben and Morgan, y'all. That shit about to hit. Excuse me, y'all. This bird. Ben and Morgan stuff about to hit the fan next week.
So
they were progressing so well this episode. When he came to that conclusion that he was coming
so
down
emotional.
on her about her family.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I was like, oh wow, I put notes. I said, okay, he seems a little inauthentic, but I was like, the things he is saying is too raw for it not to be real.
His face doesn't ever look like, his face always looks like he's like worried about the camera. Like it feels like he's just nervous in front of the camera. But I did think everything he was saying was very real, because what he was saying is not something you would want to say on camera. So I felt like he was uncomfortable saying it, but he did.
And I was glad that he gave her that and he validated her feelings, because people were kind of coming down on her the last couple episodes about her complaining and whining stuff. But I'm like, he's very judgmental. Like I would have gave up on him too.
He is.
He basically was judging her for not having a relationship with her father, judging her for not having that family unit, judging her for not being a real nurse.
But that's the mirror.
That's the mirror.
He said that, you know,
he's the one with daddy issues.
He has, but no, he said being in an Asian family and not being a doctor or you know, some super like high profile career. He was projecting. Like, you mad at her because she supposedly doesn't have the degree, but she does work in medicine and she is a nurse. And you talking about her dad issues when really you're insecure. And I was actually proud of her for telling him, like, you don't love yourself and you need to. And once you do, maybe you'll feel better about it. Like, she kind of, like, she was speaking all the stuff that her therapist told her. And she was not holding back. So,
Casman,
what happened?
I don't think Morgan likes men.
I am not sure. She does not show him affection. I will say that at all. She walked in the house and it was like the house camera, not the people. And she gave him a side church hug.
Well, he do call her bro.
And he told her that she was icy and drippy. And that's what my child says to me.
It's giving appropriation.
It's giving, but he also said that he grew up in non-Asian spaces
with poor people. So
I was thinking
or trailer parks.
But he didn't say poor people. So he
said places that they could afford.
Yes. But I'm just saying, like, he didn't, he did it right. He said it right. But yes, it gave the hood.
Somebody said because she is a bro, she brought that on herself. I think how old is he? Because he acts like
30.
He's 30. Student.
He's 30 and she's 33.
Guys from college. Like,
he's 30. No, he's 30.
Yeah, he
turned 30.
He acts a little young. Except for he expressed himself well when they talked this episode, but he just acts very stunted. And I wonder if anything traumatic happened to him and he's stunted at age 21, because I'm confused. Now that I think about it, he acts like icy, drippy. And who would say that? You say that to your boys if that's the lingo you use.
That's what she said.
But
like I said, that's what my teenager says.
People are saying maybe he does consider her one of the boys. So that maybe he is a little.
She's definitely a little masculine. I mean, we from several episodes ago when she was basically like, "Leave me alone, don't talk to me, don't touch me. I don't need."
She said, "I want to come home and I
just don't bother me."
So I'm like, it was. What you want to get married for?
It's not.
You know, you gotta be bothered with people all the time, which is annoying as hell. But that's what you got to do. Like,
plot twist.
What?
Morgan got married for the money.
Y'all think
to pay off her loans?
To pay off her student loans because she knew Joe Byron wasn't going to come through. He was going to come through with that $10K. She
got on the show to pay off her student loans, y'all. And she gets to leave early because I'm pretty sure they're trying to feed us into the fact that they are going to.
I ain't gonna lie, she did size that him telling the dude the
I don't think she sized it.
I thought she sized it, but I'm
talking.
You scared me. What the fuck is wrong with you? You scared me. Why would she clap in my face like that? Oh my God.
I was so mad when she was eating with scrubs on. I'm sorry, I just saw that. I was like, I know she finna go take a shower. I know she finna go take a shower. I know she gonna go take a shower. And she sat down and started eating, and I was like, so you just gonna eat dirty? Okay. Like, not just dirty, germy.
No, I mean, you can't go to the hospital.
Like virus. Yeah. Like, come on.
Y'all. You scared me.
Everybody's laughing at me, scaring you right now. I can't.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh, that was very funny. I'm sorry. I was just trying to say.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I think I'm starting to think it was more than what she said. Maybe she knew exactly what he said. Maybe he was like, "She's a liar. She did enough."
I think that she told him stop telling our business to Justin, and he still kept telling her business to Justin. I don't think she sized it at all. Stop talking, and not just. And she said she said he was lying
on her. Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I said.
Lying.
Yeah, but y'all think that maybe Ben wanted somebody more feminine like Justin. So that's why he gravitates to him.
I think that
because why he telling? Oh, he's messy.
I think Ben needed somebody younger than him. First of all,
yeah, because he's childish.
Because I think Ben needed somebody younger. Like you can't put a childish man with an older woman. Like that's not gonna work.
But why is?
And he wanted a Blasian. We do know that. Yes,
and
they wanted a black or black and Asian woman.
Yeah, he said that.
Well, that's because he grew up around
them.
Yeah, that's what he's pretty much telling us. He grew up around them.
Yeah, he said he thought they were gonna hook him up to Blasian. Those were his exes.
Bree Renee, you got your drink, girl. Cheers. I kind of needed this too. This was funny. It did. I wish I would go back and watch because if y'all saw her face when I clapped. Oh my god!
I thought you saw something. That's why I was. Oh my god!
Anyway, y'all. So funny. Why is she like this? Why is she like this?
Anyway, y'all. All these couples is doomed so far. Every single one.
Okay, so what's our last couple?
There's two more.
Wait,
Lindy and Miguel.
But
the breakthrough at the Korean barbecue. Oh, so although Ben apparently wanted a black woman. Oh,
I highlighted
that one.
I didn't mean there we go.
I was like, oh, they was giving us super chat.
Not he's immature, she's a lesbian. I mean, I don't think that they are well matched for sure.
That's actually a terrible match. But I felt like he was trying and he was communicating. But if he's
try
telling her business after that, y'all, we need to know what he said next episode.
But honestly, they might be the entire couple that's there for the money because Ben is frugal.
He's cheap, yeah.
So he like, oh, give me 25K, 30K. I'll flip it. I'll do something. I'll invest it. So I don't know.
All right, the next one, the woman and the man are crazy. Oh, that's every couple. Yes. Lindy and Miguel.
So Lindy is very immature. So she's now the immature one.
She is emotionally stunted.
She is stunted. And she said that, and she said it.
She knows that as
well.
She
does know it.
I mean, Stevie Wonder can see that.
But I'm confused as to why she thinks that somebody should put up with her shit forever. I'm sorry.
She has a traditional marriage. She has a traditional theory of marriage where, like, for better or for worse. So she's convinced herself that the things that she needs to work on and the hissy fit she throws should be tolerated because she's willing to tolerate other stuff.
He was like, "Thank you, but no, thank you."
Yeah,
he was like,
"You should have higher standards, Lindy, especially for their married at first sight."
Yeah, he was like, "No, not doing it," and he was basically like, "You not finna yell at me and go off." And she's like, "Well, I know I did that." Like, ma'am, that's not healthy communication. Yeah, like. Arguing is not healthy. Yeah. We do it, and yes, that is something that human beings do. But if you are dealing with somebody that's like, nah, I don't really roll like that, like you can't be mad at that.
Lindy crazy.
She crazy.
And Miguel to me gives me a little manipulative and like
he's giving definitely manipulative, and he's older than her, but he's like 7 years older than her. 8? No, he might be 10. Is he or 8?
Mm-hmm. Because they have the biggest age gap, I think. Yep.
I think they do. Yep. And he is
but he's not 41.
No, he's 37, but I think she's 28 or something.
Oh, wow.
Like I think she's 27, 28. But okay, so the thing about Miguel is that she showed her hand. She's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you don't want to be with me. You only want to be with me for 2 months." So now he knows that that's his upper hand. So he gets to use that and dangle that carrot the whole rest of the season, the whole rest of the marriage.
We got to talk about last episode when she was sitting up there talking about that insurance.
We did not talk about that.
We didn't do last
y'all
with that insurance and that last name. I was like, okay, I wasn't mad at her for being like, okay, look, I'm on contract right now. I need some insurance. We married. Put me on. You got to take me off when we take me off. Can you put me on your insurance? I was like, okay, that was manipulative to be like, oh, I'm not putting you on my insurance because
if you're not getting my last name. They're not equal.
But her bringing that up to his friends, y'all, at that party like she did was crazy.
She really wants insurance.
That should have stayed in-house.
And she
with the experts. Like, that should not have went to his friends the first time you're meeting them. I'm sorry, y'all.
And she like, well, if you don't care if your wife gets hit by a car, well, bitch, you didn't care if you got hit by a car last week. Like, why do I have to care more about your health insurance than you do?
She tries to be a little bit manipulative. She got them white woman tears, and he's a control freak. Somebody said I agree with her definition of how to.
She needs to see a psychiatrist
and not to throw in the towel so early. I get it, but she's actually using that. It's like she's using that. Oh, with for better or for worse, but you got to reel me in. You have to be with me through my crazy. How about you work on yourself?
Yeah. How about you not be crazy with somebody you just met?
Somebody who is self-proclaimed crazy. Why do I have to be with somebody? No, we all have our moments. Yes. And Miguel probably is the type that throws in the towel. But she is literally saying, I need somebody to reel me in. I need this. I need that. You need a therapist, honey. You did not need a husband.
Yeah, and you can't expect somebody to deal with that.
But you came on Married at First Sight. You didn't organically fall in love with somebody, and they're gonna organically deal with your BS till they don't. Like, there's nothing organic about this process.
And there's been 16 seasons. This is the 15 previous seasons. You know that some people stay married and some people get divorced. Why are you surprised that this man came on basically with the expectation, let's see how this goes for 2 months and then we'll go from there? That's not even unrealistic. Like, you sound crazy thinking that he's just going to be like, oh, we're married forever just because we walked down the aisle on day one. Like, no, like there are less than 10 marriages from 15 seasons that have made it, period. In totality. Mm-hmm. And you expect this man to be like, oh no, we're staying married for sure. Mm-hmm. Like, come on. Like, grow up.
I think she wants somebody to have to deal with her BS. And she wants confirmation that they're going to deal with it. And she needs consistent validation about it. And he's not doing it.
Yeah, you're right. He's not. And but it's kind of mean when he be laughing. Like, it's just given like he's not going to say yes. But I think they are going to say yes. But
they both control freaks. He's trying to control her and she wants to control his reactions. Like, she want to control how he reacts to her being crazy and wants validation that he's not going to leave. Anyway, his friend met with him and was like, oh, baby, are you purposely ignoring these red flags? Because she crazy as hell.
I did not pay attention to that meeting. I saw when they met, but I didn't pay attention to it.
So do you purposely not see red flags? Like, I was like, oh, he read him a little bit. He was like, well, no. He was like, because that was basically disturbing that she
told the business. Wait, what was he messed up with?
I guess that she came to them talking about the insurance. Because if you remember that last episode, they wasn't really like, oh wow.
They were like, yeah, the female friend was like, well,
right. I would tell my son not to put your ass on the insurance either.
But what I did feel like was like, you have a line in the sand and he has a line in the sand. So it's one of those things where I did not think they were equal, but at the same time, you don't get to tell somebody else what to do because you don't want to tell you what to do.
It's nothing. She just put on. He's just putting her on insurance. He just has to call, which is true, but it does cost more money. Now, granted,
she can pay an ad.
Whatever, but I'm just saying, don't be trying to act like it's just can I have a new wife to the insurance? Thank you.
I mean, it kind of is. Like, it's kind of messed up to not do it, honestly. Like, I don't think
you should do it because God forbid something happened to her.
Like, that's what she said.
Like,
but my thing is,
like, come on now. If you could put your
But she was willing to risk it all this time. Like, she wanted to be contract. She could be on Obamacare.
She needed a little bit more money because Joe Biden wasn't paying them student loans.
No, but they've been on freeze for several years at this point.
She needed money. And now she got a dual income. Now I need to start risking my life. Period.
Okay. I don't know.
Open enrollment for benefits.
No, but if you get divorced, well, you're right. But he could take her off.
It's two life events.
It's a life event. Yeah. And if open enrollment happens before divorce, he can still take her off.
Yeah, it's 2 life events. I think even if you file for separation, you can take them off. That's a life event too. You can take off my insurance.
But it depends on the state.
It probably depends on the state, but a divorce and a marriage is a life event. If it happened in 3 months, which I don't know how that can happen. So
but here's the thing. Lindy is on him tough because it has to be within 30 days of the life event.
And they at day 21. Give me my insurance.
That is what
smart.
it is. It has to be within 30 days.
She can work full time. She does work full time, y'all. She works in contract. Like she went not in contract.
She gets contracted work. Like she does
work.
Which to me,
more money.
But to me, that means
go pay for
Obamacare.
No,
like,
you're right.
Damn,
I mean, there's
a healthcare marketplace.
But now that you're married, I still wouldn't have brought it to him. Well, if you only have 30 days, that is something like
they only have 30 days.
Yeah, so she had to bring it to him.
He only has 30 days.
She had to bring it to him for the 8 weeks. And I get it. Like, you have to bring it to him. Because why would I pay for Obamacare when I can pay you extra $60 a month?
Yes, because she could literally be like, I'll pay the insurance. I'll pay $200 a month or $300 a month. That's better than me paying $800
for some Obamacare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, you gotta call them. Call them up. Mm-hmm. Tell them you had a life event. Mm-hmm. You need to change your insurance.
Mm-hmm. But with her being so traditional, why isn't she willing to change her last name? You could change that back too. Because
she was a doctor. Like a lot of people that have doctor degrees do not want to change their names.
Well, bitch, get insurance.
I don't know. You don't get it both ways.
Yeah,
I agree.
You ain't gotta fully change it on your Social Security. Do a hyphenated situation, then you can go back.
I was like, why wouldn't she just hyphenate it?
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Just still go by it or work. You do not have to change, especially if you have a hyphen or keep your other last name.
She definitely
like she crazy. She weird. Anyways, y'all, anything else on them? I'm sure she could get some discounted insurance because she could.
And yes, congratulations, Brie girl.
They said I'm sure she can get a discounted
because she has a she definitely
honestly probably could get a check from the state.
She might be able to get some Social Security for sure. Okay. You're right. Miguel might be too traditional for hyphenated.
Don't they just add the names? Ain't it funny?
Oh, actually, Puerto Ricans do hyphenated names. 100%. Puerto Rican, right? Yes, Puerto Ricans do hyphenated names for their children.
So I know he wouldn't be mad at her hyphenated.
So yeah, actually, he's Puerto Rican, so that he should be totally fine with that.
She don't want to change it, period, because she's a doctor, honey, with no insurance. Don't tell people that. Don't tell people that. Well, now doctors should have discount insurance.
So okay, let's go to you going through comments. We got to talk about the final event. The
last thing. Okay, y'all, the last thing. This is the last thing.
And he's a doctor, so he should understand. I don't know. Miguel is slightly controlling to and stuck in his ways.
He's very stuck in his ways.
He's definitely stuck in his ways.
I don't like him either. I feel like he's like a Mitch where he's not gonna.
He's manipulative. He knows that he can be calm in the storm, and so I feel like he actually can rile you up, knowing those that people, you are getting like you could get hyped up, and I could just be here calm and just get you mad. Okay, so
Dr. Pia, y'all, Dr. Pia, the guest doctor.
Dr. Pia,
so pretty.
I liked her. Yeah, I really liked her.
She's very direct. She was.
I really enjoyed her. So, but prior to, so we obviously we've been, this was around the time when TikTok was popping off with the shirt thing. So I thought that was really cute.
Did that and they went viral.
Oh, did they?
Yes, on vacation.
People everybody does it.
They all had to shirt. Of course, Mitch bitch ass.
I'm not wearing
the whole thing. And then when he came to the bathroom, I was about to say, Lord, she got him the wrong size. Like he can't even fit it. And it was a shirt that any man probably would wear.
It was not even a really crazy shirt because you kind of can't go too crazy because then your husband will be like, I ain't gonna wear this. Right. And every other husband's response was like, cool, yeah, this is cute.
Thank you. I'm just worried, even though if they hated it, you wouldn't have known.
Nobody would have known.
And he said, I'm sorry, but I can't. And that to me is just crazy. Like, people want to be, don't be a people pleaser, only do what you want to do, but something is wrong with that. If somebody gives you something,
a shirt though, it wasn't
your life,
like you only had to wear it for one night. And then when they talked to Dr. Pia, and she was like, "Well, what does that mean for you?" I just don't want to change. Like I've had to change for people. Like a shirt?
And he's lying. He hasn't had to change for nobody.
It's just lying.
Who have you had to change for?
You haven't changed.
Everybody in your life
at all.
You're an asshole. Your brother, your sister-in-law don't like you. You ain't changed for nobody.
He hasn't changed.
Nobody likes you because you are an asshole.
And what if it wasn't about anything else? What if she had genuinely bought him that shirt? Like what? What a piece of
and that's what she had to tell him. And she tried something off camera. I was mad she told him, but he wore it and then still took it off instead of wearing it and trying to play it off.
It looks stupid.
Like, and still took it off, and they were like, "How did you even know to bring another shirt?" Then she had to explain to them.
Oh, she's contributing. You're contributing to materialism, and this material. Like, you have to wear clothes, bro. Like, clothes are a requirement.
Was cotton, just like the shirt.
The shirt was cotton. If you didn't like it, you could go to a shelter and give it to someone who would wear it. Like, this is not plastic on a beach. These are not straws.
Yeah.
Like, this is a damn shirt. It is. It can be utilized. It can be recycled. It can be reused. She is definitely bending too far. But it looks like on the next episode, she says it. She's like, I'm not doing this no more.
I would have walked out the house and not came back. I would have been like,
she did not want to be embarrassed, especially because she's been telling them that things were going great, and then boom, like he's acting crazy again. And she needs to stop having sex with him if it's not good. Like, seriously. She still having sex with him? Yes. You think she would cry over a Negro, or he's not a Negro, but you think she would cry over a man that would do that to her?
I mean,
she was on the verge of tears. She was very upset
because she didn't want to be embarrassed. But I can't believe she's still having sex with that man.
Okay, he's an itch with a B.
He is an itch with a B. That was a bit. I said, "Oh yeah, you something wrong with you."
And he had no problem, and everybody thought he was crazy. And on the after show, they said that they was talking about it for like 30 minutes. She said it was like a 30-minute conversation. Tasha said it was like a 30-minute conversation, and she said that Nate kept yelling, "It's a shirt. It's just a shirt. Like, why can't you wear like what?"
Said, I don't want. First, he said he didn't want people buying stuff for him, and then he basically said, "I don't believe in giving people stuff to wear because material things. So you're never going to buy your wife anything.
So now you're never going to buy her anything, right? Like,
that's
this was just what did he? How did he represent himself in this process? Like, did the producers know that he was literally about to kick up dust and be an asshole this season? Or did he misrepresent himself? Because why would he go on a show like this? Like 95% of people buy things.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we do.
Like you said, you should have met somebody at your job.
Or yes. You need to find somebody that has the same ethics as you or whatever as far as you feel about this environment, because I take long showers. Get out of my face.
He's lying. Like I said, he's a fake activist. He's lying, y'all. He didn't like the shirt. He didn't want to wear it.
And yes, Mitch be wearing his little thong sandals, child.
Oh yeah.
He definitely be wearing his little sandals. He had them on. So San Diego gets cold. I felt so sorry for them outside on the roof because it looked like it was about 50 degrees out there with the wind blowing. And Mitch had on his sandals.
Yeah, he was.
And Kristen had on a parka. So
Mitch
what
had
was
them
happening?
Sandals on at the after show.
He did. He had them sandals on after show.
Y'all, I died.
He probably didn't have them for about 10 years.
And that's fine. So it's supposed to be less material.
I don't know. It looked like leather to me.
Not it looked like leather. Not Mitch wearing
leather.
His
sister-in-law hates him. First of all, yes, his sister-in-law had everything to say about him. She hates him. His sister-in-law cannot stand his guts.
What is it? Sick of him and his kitten heels.
Kitten heels.
Y'all need to leave.
Y'all, thank you for this.
Y'all crazy.
Okay. Oh, it's 10:30. We have.
It's
okay, so
minutes,
let's go through. So we already did kind of talk about Justin and Alexis.
Yeah, they was going back and forth trying to be shiners. They always shine and they always got to talk. He would not shut up. And then I thought she was going. And then she started talking. And I was like,
he would not shut up. And I was like,
he was like, no, but when I'm saying this, and he was contradicting himself, literally talking in circles, like you said.
He was like, I shut down, but I don't shut down.
And, and he was like, I don't bring any baggage. She was like,
that is the baggage. The baggage.
Like, oh, I see what you say. I said, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. And then, who made somebody take a bath first? When did the bath happen? I definitely thought he was about to cry. So I think that he somehow like mustered up and pulled it back in. Justin, what you mean?
Oh, you thought he was about to cry?
I definitely thought he was about to cry on the rooftop. When he was looking.
Well, he might have been.
And she was like looking at him and she was like trying to suck it in. I cannot. I mean, I am all for people having emotions, but you're not gonna cry in front of everybody every time we get together.
No. Hell no.
Because it's just not attractive.
Okay, what else?
She said, I don't know what he says because he talks way too much.
He does talk too much.
He talks way too much.
Oh my God. And then I think he just wants to be the star of the show. Like, I don't know any other reason, and her too. And then you can tell Nate was visibly annoyed. You know, Nate and him don't get along.
And yeah.
Nate was visibly along. Stasha.
So then Miguel and Lindy, we kind of talked about what they talked about on the roof. Nate and Stasha, we talked about what they talked about on the roof. Like, honestly, at this point, the couples all have issues.
Yeah.
That literally should break them up.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say one couple that should stay together right now.
The closest one is Nate and Stasha, and Nate not good. Lindy and Miguel, Lindy can't be with nobody.
And
that is dumb.
Okay, so there was tea that somebody there was a couple that didn't make it through the whole season.
That was tea.
So I feel like they're trying to make us think that Ben and Morgan are not finna make it through this next episode, because of the way that they previewed the next episode, they didn't show them doing anything. Like, there's a couple's dinner, there's other things that happen next episode, and they don't show them.
Who?
They don't show Ben and Morgan.
So they probably the ones.
But no, I think they're not showing them because they want us to think that they didn't make it, but then they maybe make it. I don't know. But Ben gotta stay away from Justin. Like, why?
Maybe that's why Nate don't like him like that. Because Justin, why you now somebody betrayed somebody? Because if I'm pillow talking with my spouse and I done said, oh, he talking about his wife, no, why you gonna go back and tell her? Somebody betrayed trust. Or
no, Alexis, she said Alexis told her.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But unless Ben said, don't tell Alexis when he told Justin, like something, I need to know what it is.
But why the hell is Ben still talking to Justin?
Because Ben wants Justin. Ben wants to be friends with Justin. Ben likes black men. And you know the other one don't identify as black. So there you go.
Yeah.
Solved it.
Yeah.
Ben wants to be surrounded by black people.
So those are his people.
So those are his people.
Those are his people.
You see what I'm saying? There you go.
Okay, y'all.
Justin and Alexis want to be Amani and Woody so bad. Yes, they do. And it ain't there.
It's not.
It ain't given. Because you ain't Amani and you ain't Woody.
I do think that on the after show, he has his hair cut low now. I think it looks better. It's not giving as much auntie vibes, but
yeah, it's a little better.
It's a little better.
A little bit better.
Alexis doesn't like. I thought. I feel like
I said she betrayed.
There's definitely
he was going to tell his wife. Let's be clear.
But
like,
Ben, but I
issues.
still think
All the couples do that.
But Ben needs to stop talking to Justin.
But that happened last season too. The other one, Lindy's husband, Mindy's husband was telling Mindy in the one that was living with his mama and grandmama.
Ooh.
Never mind, y'all. But one of the husbands, when he used to go on the rooftop and be telling all the business.
Oh, Elijah one?
The other
and Lindsay.
Lindsay. And then Lindsay's husband, remember he was like, he talks too much to everybody. He'll go on the rooftop. They're decompressing. Like, it depends on what it is. It depends on what it is, because he might be having.
We gotta find out what he said.
But this is what happens when these people get on these shows and think they're real friends. Y'all are not friends with each other.
Yeah.
So talk to your real life friends about her. Like, I don't know what's going on. Why are you talking to him?
Why would you talk to him?
That circle was too small. You can't talk to
that
circle of friends about that person. And if he told her and didn't say, please don't tell her, but this is what they're going through. And she told him that she wrong too. Alexis wrong too.
I mean, what? Thank you for Lindsay. I don't know why. I did not even know who you was talking about.
Ben said Ben needs an outlet. I would explode if I had his wife. Y'all really not feeling her like that. And I don't think she had bad Morgan.
Morgan is not emotional. Like, she doesn't give, like, I don't know. I'm surprised she's on the show. But, like, I'm not. Because
you said she's
student loans.
Yeah. True. All right, y'all. We've been talking y'all head off. We got to go.
But, yeah, we out of here. We'll see y'all next week. Hopefully on time. But better late than never. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Bye, guys.
Bye.